Weslaco Independent School District, this is Mission Control Houston. Please call station for a voice check.
Station, this is Paul Mata here with the students. How do you hear me?
I have you loud and clear.
Hello everybody, this is Carlos Robledo and we are at the Performing Arts Center at Weslaco ISD where our Weslaco students just spoke to an astronaut on the International Space Station right here just a few minutes ago. There's a lot of excitement right here at the auditorium, and one of the persons that was involved in bringing this here to Weslaco ISD, Paul Mata, who is the science strategist. Tell me, what is the feeling here after this event?
This is a once-in-a-lifetime phenomenon. These are elementary students who are going to be our future, who are hopefully going to become astronauts themselves or scientists in that, and they got to speak live with the International Space Station. If anybody else can brag about that, I don't think so, because this is Weslaco ISD. This is the opportunities we have here.
I watched the first guys walk on the moon and I thought, wow, cool job.
You told them a little bit about, okay, here are some of the things that they should do to remember this day. Talk to me a little bit about that. Why that was so important?
Memories are so important, and remembering where you came from and the inspiration and the experiences that teachers and staff, principals, central office, the whole community provides you is really important. This is history in Weslaco ISD. It's history in the Valley area. And for the kids, I asked them, when you get back to school, pull out your journals and your subject areas and write about this, because this is something you're going to want to remember for the rest of your life and to share with others.
What's your favorite experiment that you have conducted in microgravity?
Now here with Elizabeth Alanis, and how did you bring this down? Because there's a lot of work that took to get this going, to have the International Space Station available for our students and be able to talk to this astronaut up in space. How did this all come about?
2 years ago, I actually approached NASA and asked them if they would be willing to do some lessons with our teachers and some staff development and training with our teachers. During that time, about a year in, Brandon actually told me, hey, why don't you guys apply for that ISS downlink? And I was like, well, what is that? And so he told me it's the opportunity, of course, to speak with an astronaut that is on the International Space Station. So I got a hold of the application, and working with Paul and Nora and Scott, we were able to apply. Our application got accepted, and that's when we were able to book this date and this time with NASA.
And so you asked, what was the most frightening experience you had in space? What did she respond with?
Just something failed that they were working on.
If something that failed, something on the International Space Station actually failed, and it went wrong, yeah? And they had to fix it, right?
Yeah, and she said that if that fell on top of you, it's like it'll make you stop breathing, because the gravity over there, it's like 6 times more gravity here. It feels like 6 men falling on top of you.
So does that mean you want to be an astronaut or no?
I mean, I still want to be one, but I just need to be careful about it.
Isaac, tell me a little bit about the experience here today.
It was very exciting. You got to talk to people that are not even on Earth. Like, you get to communicate with people that was never physically possible a long time ago.
Right.
Turned out to be way cooler. Like, basically, to sum it up, I learned a whole bunch of new stuff, like with the microgravity, meteorites, and all that. It really comes to show that what I want to be, I really want to be an astronaut and all that, go up in space.
All right, well, that'll wrap it up from the PAC. Hopefully we inspired a few of these kids one day to become astronauts. Right now they're going back to their classroom, and hopefully one day up in space. For KWES TV, I'm Carlos Robledo.